Hello friends, good morning, good afternoon. In this session, we are going to see how to insert millions of record in table in SQL Server. So let's start. First of all, here is the link learn SQL with sagar.blogspot.com, and in that you have to go on dairy project, correct? Click on that, and after that there are the scripts I written here. Means this is the select list, means whatever the tables we seen in the last session. So yeah, here is the table scripts, means there is a, if you see click on it, then you will get the complete list of tables creation script. So copy it, go in a SQL server, yeah, and then click on new and paste it, correct. So at the end, comments and power by blogger you have to remove, and go to the upside, and then just use the master. And first of all, what we are creating, we are creating the dairy project as a database, and then using that database, means dairy project, on this database we are creating the multiple objects, correct. Here is the user master, then payment, and then district master. So one by one tables we are creating. So I means upload complete SQL script for the entire database. So yeah, execute it. Yeah, once script execution is done, refresh the databases, and you can see here is the dairy project. And as you know, there is a select script I uploaded on the blog. So copy it. Actually, it is the script based on the hierarchy of the table, level 0, level 1. So I already explained in the previous session. And yeah, these are the tables. So right now, if I am selecting count of, means there is a star, or in this you are not getting any data. Why? Because we don't, means not inserted it, correct. So yeah, we can insert it. First of all, go to the block, and in that there is a insert script part 1, part 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3. So this is the script. Copy it, new, remove it, and yes, execute it directly, no problem. Yeah, means on dairy project you can use dairy project and go. You can mention that as well. Okay. And next one is the, I will first of all insert as another one script, and then I will explain you what are the master table script has been done. And one more thing, we can see the data of it, and then we can check the daily milk collection, which is the transaction table. So on block there is a insert data script for rate master table. Actually here we are inserting data in 9 to 10 tables, and in this only in rate master, because rate master having the 3996 records. Copy it, paste it. Yeah, so let's start. First of all, category master, correct. In that there is a supplement wise we are inserting, means there is a pet food, veterinary, supplement. These are the categories for the supplement module, correct. And subcategory, means let's say doctor feeds, then it is come under the veterinary category. Pet food, there is a khadya, then sugars, which is in the supplement. So these are the category and subcategory master. So where they are, actually here I inserted at here, correct. And then next, country, state, district, taluka, city, which is the very simple. Right now what we are doing, first we are configuring the master data, then go to the transaction table. So yeah, here you could see there is a five tables, means there is a country, state, district, then taluka and city. Got it? So means whatever there is a India country ID is one, then state ID, this is like, then district here, then taluka here, correct, and here is the city. So city ID and present in the that particular registration table. So configuration means whatever the configuration we have, means whatever the default city on the form, so you will get that list from here. Okay, values from here. And then there are the two solution and gender master. So it is a very simple, Mr., Mrs. and Miss, and then male, female. You will get that records from here, correct. Me gender master, solution master, and configuration. Got it? So yeah, then there is a one more, milk time master and milk type master. Actually, milk time means morning milk. We are collecting the milk at morning time. We are collecting milk at evening time. So two entries for the milk time and milk type, cow and buffalo. Got it? So here you select it, milk time and milk type, correct. Morning and evening, cow and buffalo. Here their id are 1 and 2. Here cow is having the id as a 1, buffalo having id as a 2. Okay. And then next one, there is a fat master, snf master and rate master. And before of that, we will consider menu master, user master and user menu master. First of all, we will consider this, and then we will go through the fat master and snf master. So yes, yeah, this is the menu master scripts, and there is a user master, and here is the user menu master, correct. And then snf. First of all, what is menu master? Means in application there are multiple menus, correct, and there are sub menus as well, right? So that entries are present in here. First of all, I will show you the application so that you will get the complete understanding. Yes, this is an application, correct. So here you could see there is a master, and in that there is a master. There are the some masters, means first of all, which are the menus, means master, milk collection, payment, reports, administration, then system management, snf master. So correct, system management, and in that system management again there is a 5 to 6 different masters, correct. And after that there is a snf master. Here snf, fat master, rate matrix, milk type, milk time, category, subcategory, correct. So these are the different masters we have, and based on their menu order, their parent id, so all the labels are defined at here. And there is a user master. User master means that particular application having the employee id, means, and employee id is entered at here. And one more thing, there is a user, means suppose in every organization there are multiple employees, correct. So employee having their own data, and that employee id come at here, and they are belonging as a one user, correct. So this is the one user, means some of the employee having the rights to see the data, and some of the employee having no rights, correct. So those are having the rights, those are listed at here. Right now the only one employee I listed at here as a means first name, middle name, last name, correct. And user menu master, actually it is the menu to menu relationship, means one user having how much menus having the rights. So those are defined at here, means there is a second user and he having just see the collection or just do the entry in daily milk collection, means that particular here milk collection system means daily milk, no any other rights, correct? So we can assign them only that particular menu id and their child menus. So we can say we can define that entries over here means user id to whatever the access we have to do, and then there is a rights is means one, and based on that he can see the data inside the application, correct? So this is nothing but means this is the very good example of the many to many relationship means there are multiple multiple users, and we have to relate to them each other, then we can create as a child table as a user menu master, correct? And then functionality wise there is a fat master, snf master, and rate master. So let's see, here is the snf, correct? As we seen, snf is means it is the content in the milk, and fat is also. So there is a snf entries are from the 7.5 to the 9.5, correct? Means here you could see there is a 7.5, 6, 7, 8 up to the 9.5. And fat value means in milk there is a fat value from 2.0 till the 11, correct? So those are listed in the table. Yeah, there is a fat master and snf master, correct? So first of all, value 2.0 to 11.0, correct? And snf value from 7.5 to 9.5 based on the chart. Yeah, these are the some chart means there is a cow value, this is the buffalo's chart means there is a 5.1 from this beginning the values, and snf these are the 7.5 to 9.5. So based on that means fat and snf value rate is calculated, and means let's say 7.6 and 6.0, 6.0 as a fat and snf as a 7.6. So how much is the rate? There's a 24.30, correct? So this is the chart for the buffalo and cow. There is another chart, and based on that we are inserted some master data in the table, correct? So next one is the rate master. Rate master having the data it looks like as, correct? So means here is the fat id means there is a value belongs to 2.2, and there is a snf id, and rate is the 15.9 as I said earlier, correct? So and there is a, yeah, you could see there is a milk type id. Milk type id is nothing but the one is stands for cow, two is stands for the buffalo. Yeah, when we entered the data into the here milk time, so you will get the complete information about the rate. Yeah, this is the query for to retrieve the complete rate master entries. Means here you could see there is a milk time, sorry, milk type code, then fat value, then there is a snf value, and milk type is nothing but the cow or buffalo, then whatever is the rate, yes, and status means 0 or 1. So 0 means it is deactivated. So same query we have to do in a dairy project, yes. So yeah, you could see there is a 3992 records, and yeah, means there is a fat value is 11 and snf value is 9.5, then what will be the rate? 43.50, correct, for buffalo. So this is the query for that. Miss what I did here, miss fat master inner join with rate master, and then again rate master join with snf, and then milk type. Base table is rate master, correct? So rate master, uh, how to see that in a view, or we can say if you have to see query, how to observe that? Actually go it, click means select that particular query if you have to see how that relationship. So click on it and design query in editor. So this is the query, I sorry, this is the design means who is the best table? Rate master. Rate master is joined with fat master, snf master, and milk type master. If I make a left join here, then we will get all the entries at here, and those are matching records. In front of there is a value available in the milk master, and there is a no value it match with milk type. Then against of that entry you will get the null value. Correct, means actually I already uh, given a one session on the left join, right join, full join and inner join from interview point of view as well. So yeah, means here is the base table rate master. And yes, first of all, yeah, miss rate master, how these record are inserted here. There is a rate master I already executed here. Correct. So here you go, and there is a first of all insert data entry dairy project, and here is the create table, means schema of the table. Correct, means all the tables are created with stored procedure and all the things. And in this we inserted the master data first part. And here there is a insert data script. In this there is a only rate master related entries. Here you could see, because there are the more entries here, that's why I created the separate page. And then third one is the very important one, means you can insert data dynamically as you want. So click on it and open in new window. So copy it, and just copy. And first of all I am closing all the tabs for no confusion. Correct, means right now we inserted data in the master table. Right now we have to insert the data in the some master table as well as uh, transaction table. Right now, um, till the tables we inserted the data. Right now in the current session we are going to insert the data in the registration and milk data collection, sorry, daily milk collection. Here registration is the master, and daily milk collection which act as a transaction table. So paste that query, and it is the very important, means in terms of if you have to insert the millions of records, then this is the transaction table, and I'm going to give a overview about that. So please select here as a use dairy project and go. Correct, means right now we are selecting the database. And one more thing, right now first of all see registration having the any data, nothing. Daily meal collection having the data, nothing, because we didn't insert it at this point, right? And till the these tables means till the rate master we have a data. Correct. And why we inserted this data in previous table, because in daily meal collection we required registration and belongs all the entries related to the master data. That's why we inserted it first, and then we are going towards the registration and daily meal collection transaction table. Correct. So I am closing that as well. It is the create database script and table script. So yes, right now this is the script for to insert the data in the registration. I am explaining you first of all, yeah, registration means farmer registration, and means those are available in the daily milk collection table. Means we are collecting the milk from the farmers, correct? So based on that, we have to make the entry of them first. And one more thing, right now I am inserting here 5,000 records, correct? If you have to insert 500, it's fine, no problem. You can have to insert, you can insert 50,000, it's your choice, no problem. So here is the id, means code here, and then one is stands for the solution id, means mr. Then first name, middle name, last name as a app name. Then there is a appending app name 1, app name 2, and then the app name 1, then l name 1, so such like that. And 111, it means there is a gender id, milk type id, milk time id. Correct. So based on our criteria we can define that. and get date means I'm making the applicable means actually start date means from today's we are starting that get date. And zero is nothing but the opening balance. Then contact number, address, these are the some fields we have to mention. That means whatever the contact name, address, one, these are the five means there is a uh, India, then state, district, taluka, city, as we seen in the previous master tables, correct? So mobile number, phone and email ID, got it. And then there is a status by default, we are setting as a one, then added by, updated by, correct? Okay, so let's insert 50K records in it. How to see? Yeah, here you could see there is a select star from registration. Instead star, you can use the count. Why? Because it will take less time as compared to the star, because star will gather all the data from the table. Count of star or a count of one is better than the star. Yeah, 50K records you inserted, right? How to see that data? Yes, select star from registration. Yeah, you could go here. May suppose here there is a Miss 23, correct? F name 23, M name 23, L name 23, and start date is this, and local address. So we inserted 50K records in it for our analysis point of view, correct? And yeah, that's it. So then right now our objective is to insert the data in daily meal collection, correct? So daily meal collection, what we required? Yeah, here is the application, here is the daily meal collection, correct? So first of all, when we click on a new, then we required the code, correct? So first of all, this is the database means which is pointing to the Swaraj database, old database, not pointing to the new database, correct? And quantity 10 liters. So we have to insert that entries as well. Means let's say 2.7 and then 7.7, what is the rate? And then we are inserting as a save, correct? So that entry will appear at here. So here you could see means there is a that entry. You let's say means this data we have to insert, correct? Customer code, name, quantity, then there is a milk type ID, VAT value, SNF value, rate and amount, correct? Yeah, why that data is not inserted? Because we day before yesterday we applied the transaction and transaction handling, and here is an error, that's why that data is not inserted, that's it. So I'm executing that script again on the Swaraj database because it is pointing to the Swaraj now. And just refresh it first of all because that entry was not inserted, that's why I'm making as a quantity 5 10 10 liters and let's say 7.8. So yeah, here we go. Correct. So you will get the complete list of entries at here, right? So we are inserting this value, we have to inserting this value in a dynamic way, correct? So that's why we written a one script, correct? So there is a daily milk collection. I have to explain you overall flow first of all, then I am making a new query, so no confusion in existing query. Yeah, please listen carefully. Till the in daily milk collection we require the customer, correct? So how much customers entry we have to insert in a dynamic way, correct? Then there is a for one day, means there is a, let's say you are picking up the 2021, correct? And in that there is a 0101, means 1st of Jan 2021 you have to insert the data, right? Then there's a milk time, means morning time we have to insert the entry for cow and buffalo for the same customer. One customer, one date, four entries. correct? So milk time morning, then milk time evening, then here is also two entries, means at the morning time two entries, for the evening time two entries. Got it? And yeah, there is a fat value which also be a dynamic, means which is present in the table, and snf value as well. And then quantity it should be the random value, right? And then after that what we can do, quantity into rate, because we know the rate based on the pattern SNF, correct? So rate is calculated based on the join, correct? It is the calculation basis, correct? And basis on pattern SNF, correct? Here is the pattern SNF. And then amount is the very simple. If we know the quantity and rate, then it is just quantity into rate, correct? So means these are the some calculation part, and these are the some entries part. So let's see. First of all, this is the very simple script. Got it? Means we are inserting data into the daily milk collection. I'm copying it in a paste it. Yeah. Daily milk collection, customer ID, fat value, SNF value, quantity, rate, amount, milk time ID, milk type ID. Correct? And date and time, which whatever the for which date we have to enter the data. Then is settled is equal to 0, because we are not settling at this moment. Is cancelled is a cancelled is equal to 0, because yeah, this is not going to be cancelled right now. And there is added by and updated by 1 1. Got it? And you can put it as a null as well in the updated by as well. Right now I am making just for your information as a by default one. Okay. And then please concentrate on this, means customer ID, we have to make it as a dynamic. Then fat value, we are picking up the value from the rate master table. Here r- randomly you will get based on the order by new ID. First of all 6.0 right now. Here what you can see, there is a 4.4. I am executing it again, 2.8, 2.10, right? So these are the entries we will get randomly from the table, correct? Why? Because here there is a here you can see count milk type id is equal to 2 as well for inserting the data for the buffalo. And here there is a order by new id, means suppose there is a order by new id, what it does, select star from snf master, so it is the table. And there is a snf value. It contains the 21 rows, correct? So snf value, okay, and you will get this data, correct? So put order by new id. And here there is a order will be something different, means based on the new grid or a unique identifier, correct? So select the top one from them. Yeah, means again you select, there is a different value, means you have to generate the random value from the list of data. Then you can use the order by new id clause. Okay. So yeah, means there is a fat value, SNF value, quantity. Yeah, this is the select clause used for that. Means here you can see there is a, we require the two digit value. That's why I'm making it as a here there is a 20 minus. You can do another expression based on your practice, and you can do that as well. Means here numeric 5 comma 2, 5 comma 2 means whatever the length of, means here numeric is the 5 length, and 2 digit r is a decimal digit, and 2 at the right side. That's why we are making it as a 5 comma 2, right? And yeah, means casting, and this is the random function in the SQL server. Okay. And yeah, these are the default values, means there is a red 0, means if we are inserting actually in the background it will take some time. That's why it is hardly uh, means fraction of second it will take more, because we are not defining the default value. That's why. So what we did here, this is the insert script, and I am making it as a collapse it, uncollapse it. So first of all, uh, we are inserting data into the daily milk collection, correct? What we here is the formula for this, means for 50 means 50 customers we are entering the data, correct? For which dates? 2021 0101, means 1st January 2021 to the 31st December 2022, means completely 2 years data. Means how much? 365 into 2 is equal to 730, correct? And for each date we are inserting four records, correct? One, two, three, and four. Means for morning time two entries, for evening time two entries, correct? And means here there is a 50 into the 730 into 4. How much? Yeah, 156 triple zero rows we can insert into it. So let's start. And right now daily milk collection having any data? Nothing, correct? Here if you have to insert for 50 million, you can, obviously it's your choice. Just pass the data as a 2023, you can do that as well, no problem. And miss, here is the formula I defined here. Based on that you can do that actually. This is not modification, because here are the only four statements, right? And you can have a scope to modify the data, means modify the dates at here. And there is a, if you want a 100 you can do that, no problem. So I am just inserting the for 50 records, got it? And I am making it as a 2021. So for one day 365 into 50 is equal to 4, means half of this value, correct? So start it. And here I am giving you the some pre statement. Why? Because for one customer for that particular date there are four entries. So let's begin. Yeah, and daily milk collection execute in different session so that you will get the data. I'm closing it, no need. Right now, how much? 1418. You could see here 1809. Yeah, instead of that, you can use the count. Yeah, count is increasing. Let's see carefully. 2526. Yeah, 2968. 3081. So such a data you can insert dynamically, and you can observe it. You can use it in a Power BI, Excel. You can observe it using the, means whatever the reporting tool you have. Yeah, correct. So dynamically it will insert n number of data, whatever the your database capacity we have. Database capacity is based on your hard disk limit. So you can insert n number of records. I am not just the big integer limit, and that's it is. Yeah, means right now in this session we can't insert because that is already in a running state. So yes, you could see there are the continuously in the background you can see data is increasing, correct? So let's see data here. Yeah, it is in execution mode. So first of all we inserted this value dynamically: fat value, SNF value, and quantity. And what we can do after this, you have to make the update based on fat value and SNF value. We have to calculate the rate, and once we have the rate and quantity, we can easily modify the amount as well, correct? And transaction ID into the as a code, no problem, because code is not used anywhere in the project, so no problem with that code. And here you could see there is a, just observe it for the one customer, where customer ID is equal to 1. Got it? So for one customer, we are having 1460 records. And how much records you are inserting for how much customer? 50. So 1460 into 50. 73K records we are inserting right now. Actually, it is taking, first of all, time. Why? Because we are dynamically picking up the data from the table. That's why. If you have to insert the data in a quick manner, you can create the indexes as well. First of all, I'm stopping this query. Got it? And how right now I'm stopping this query, right? Just check, observe for one customer, for one entire year, we are inserting the data, correct? This is the 12 month, right? For second customer, we are inserting the data, right? So how much uh, customers we inserted till now? There is a 12, right? 3 point, I am showing you the observation, 3.48, approximately 3.48, 3 minutes and 48 seconds. How much data I inserted? 616265 rows. Got it? And after that, I am creating the indexes on it. Yesterday I created some index, so to pick up the data quickly from the rate master table, means there is a fat value, SNF value, and based on the milk type ID, correct? So create that index. I will update that query in the our blog as well. Till the time I didn't, but I will. Okay. So yeah, indexes are created to grab. Indexes are used to retrieve the data very quickly from the table. But actually, the downside of it means not more means too much indexes on the table. It is not the good practice. It is for the to retrieve the data from the table. Correct. So right now in daily milk collection we have a 16K records. I am truncating that table. Truncate table. Why I am doing this activity? I have to show you the performance. That's why. Truncate. What it does? Empty. Yeah, means you are not having the any single record in it. So same will I execute here. I am just hiding the customer ID and date because I don't want. Right now we seen the data previously, so obviously it will show same thing again and again. So best way, hide that and execute it. So let's see the performance. Means for 3.48, means we have to wait for approximately 3.48 minutes. And how much record it will insert? Because why I created the index on it? Right now in this, we are selecting the data based on the milk type ID, and previously there is a no index on it on milk type ID, and we created that. That's why it is much faster as compared to the previous one. Here is the count. Right now only one customers it is inserting the data. Yeah, and yeah, miss first one is done, then second, yeah, so third, miss for each record there is a 1460. So yeah, while yeah, we have to wait for 1 or 2 minutes. And one more thing here, as I said, there is a fat value, SNF value, quantity, rate, milk time ID, milk type ID. Means for one day there are four entries here. Means 1121, and in that cow, buffalo, cow and buffalo. Means there is a morning time two entries, evening time there are the two entries, and these are the rates based on the we are uh, calculating it the dynamic way, correct? And these are the simple entry, means date, time, added by, updated by. Got it? So first of all, and here there is a customer ID, means we are looping it from 1 to 50, and yeah, there is a 2.10. We have to wait for 1 more minute. Still, we will check one more stored procedure here. We have a data in daily milk collection, correct? How much data right now? Yeah, 18K records, right? So, and in 18K, how to see that data? Here is the retrieve list underscore DMC is the stored procedure. Click on modify. So you will get the code from this. But here are the parameters are passed. So I don't want, actually I want only date wise data, right? So there are some different procedures you have to check, and based on that you will get some idea about it. And here is the date we have to pass, 2021, and then okay, insert, okay, 01, and then 01 2021, oops, 12 and 31, right? So execute it. So you will get complete list, means 24K records in it, right? And we have to observe that as well. Yeah, 4.6. I am just checking how much records in it. Yeah, 25K, right? Means here you could see there is a for 4.6, means approximately there is a 8,000 records are, means 7,000 or 8,000 records are inserted because of the index. And where that index is useful, yeah, we are selecting the data from the daily milk uh, rate master table here. And previously there is a no any index on the milk type ID, and we added that. Which index we added? Here you could see, yeah, on rate master milk type ID we added the index, and we are, means there is a lookup. To avoid the lookup we include the clause snf id, and previously it was not, and I added it, and then query is most faster. I will explain you all the topics related to the query optimization, query performance index, means which index is good, which index is bad, which is the non-used index, and which index should be present. So I will explain you all the things, means execution plan wise, which index is the most feasible for this query. I will take a one separate session on it, means there is a query performance point of view, correct? So you will notice here it is the simple statement, and here is the performance, means in a 4 minute you means inserted 25K records here. And our objective is the right now uh, how much records, means for 50K records, and for 365 365 into, sorry, 50 into 365 into 4, 73K. And right now how much record is inserted? 38, means approximately half of. half of the records. So you will require 12 minutes. Actually, it is dependent on your processing power and all these things. Correct? Means whatever the processor of the particular machine, and then based on that, the data will insert. And yes, here is the stored procedure which retrieve the data from the database. Correct? Here you could see there is a top 100% instead of that top 1000, then you will get only top 1000 records from this. And if no need to mention top, then you will get all the records whatever the data present in the system. So I am executing it, means it will alter, means modification. And yeah, these are the tables: milk time master, milk time, then type time, daily milk collection and registration. And we required the values from them, means whatever the fat value, whatever the snf value, rate, amount. So if we execute it, and why it is, I used coilets between, because if, let's say, if you are passing null value to the from date, then it will retrieve the value based on the available in the daily milk collection. And what is the meaning of coilets? Actually, I will take a separate session, means difference between the coilets and is null. Means coilets is used for to retrieve the first non-null value from the expression. Means suppose there is a from date, then again there is a to date, and there is a daily milk collection date time. So who is not null? So that will come at the first one. Means there is a, right now we are passing the date as a first Jan 2021. So it is the which contain the date. So it will take that value. Got it? And means between, from this date to this date. So between, you can use the clause as well, like the from date, daily milk collection date time is greater than that particular from date, and then again ending condition, daily milk collection date time is less than is equal to to date. That is also fine. Means these are the different way. With the help of that we can write the query. And here is the is cancel, means those are the transaction not cancelled date. Correct? Order by date, means there is a date is default column in that. So based on that there is a ordering. Correct? And transaction number, means there is a code, customer code, customer name, first name, middle name, last name, quantity. So if we are executing this stored procedure, and you will get complete list, means customer code. This for one day, you there is a four entries we have. Right now there is a rate and amount is zero, but after, once the update statement will done, then you could see the rate and amount. Means this is the reporting point of view. You can observe the data. Means for right now 59, yeah, means we are near to the end. And yeah, means I want how much data is how much amount is collected in evening time, how much amount means how much the quantity is collected at the morning time. Means for buffalo there are some four ways. Means these are the four combination. With the help of that you can identify the data. Means date wise you can check, month wise you can check, then customer wise you can check. There are some different analysis point of view, you can observe this data. Means from data analyst point of view, from data scientist point of view, this is the test data. And you can generate millions of records in it. Means there is a 50 millions, you can do that. And you can analyze this data as per your requirement. This is the basic data set, or you can say this is the dynamic data set and dynamic query. And you can insert as you want. So yeah, right now we can see how much data inserted in it. Yeah, 69. And yeah, we are uh, near to the 73K. Correct? We have to wait for one more minute. Yeah, 71K. And means three times means uh, near to the 12 or 13 minutes, right? Yeah, and in if you have to insert the 50 million record, you can, no problem. Just you have to modify the values here, means 500, then there is a 2 years data, 3 years data. Yeah, of course, it is done right now, correct? Daily milk collection data is inserted. Yeah, it is based on the print statement. Right now, you could see perfect 20, sorry, 73 records, 73K records in it, right? Here you see, execute it. So 73K records, right? And yeah, after that, you have to update correct rate and amount. So I did inner join in between, means first of all, I calculated the fat value, SNF value based on that rate and milk time ID. Got it? It is the internal data, and we are making the join with daily milk collection. We are updating the rate at here. So update it in a fraction of second. Yeah, data is updated. Then yeah, as I said, we have a amount, we have a we have a amount. Then we can calculate the, we have a rate, we can easily calculate the amount. Yeah, it's my bad. And yeah, there is a code. I have to update the code as like a transaction ID. It's very simple. Yeah, within a fraction of second it's done. And yeah, finally you got the complete data, means amount, rate, quantity, fat value, SNF value, milk time ID, milk type ID, correct? And yeah, you are, means wings are open. You can uh, try to analyze the data from your end. But before of that, I will give some overview in Power BI. With the help of that, you will get some brief introduction about means how to analyze this data. Got it? And yeah, here we wait for 12 minutes, and based on your computer performance, and you can insert n number of records. I'm not giving a boundary. Yeah, you can insert 5 million or 50 millions data in it. You can insert n numbers of data, means whatever the limit of the big integer in the transaction ID column. I hope you got the clear idea about it, means how to insert the data into the daily milk collection table, and which we can insert, means there is a 5 million records or 50 millions of records. There is a nothing limit. We have a big integer limit in it. That's it, means for the transaction ID. And we can insert n number of data in the table, correct? Right now table having the 73K records, correct? So in the next session we will observe that data in using the Power BI, correct? So let's meet in our next session. And one more thing I have to say, in ac- actually in YouTube you could see there is a MS SQL expert, and you will get complete list of videos, means whatever the, means there is a SQL expert is the channel name, and MS SQL expert, and in that you will see different videos. So you can go there and you can watch. Means here is the playlist, and there are two playlists for the SQL project. One is the SQL project, this is the for HIMS, hospital information management system, and this is the dairy management system project. So you will go through that, and yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, please share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.